This is week 13 of the 2012 season. Coach Cat Lennon and the Memphis Tigers are 7-3 overall, 4-2 in conference play. We are coming off of a thrilling come from behind victory last week at home against the Tulane Green Wave. Tulane did not have a great record in this season, but we knew this was going to be a challenge going into the game. We are very thin at the quarterback position. Only 2 active quarterbacks on the roster to start the season. We had a third quarterback getting a red shirt, and he's not physically able to go anyway. He's dealing with injury of his own. Our 2 active quarterbacks both knocked out with an injury. We had Jason Lyles, a backup punter / third string quarterback this season. We had him step in the week before against Marshall, and he played quite well in that one. Did make a couple mistakes, but our defense struggled big time in that one, getting embarrassed against the Thundering Herd. So we were dealing with issues on both sides of the ball going into this one, and we knew it was going to be a real test. But what an absolutely gritty performance we put together here in front of our home fans. Taking on Tulane, and the Green Wave got out to a real fast start in this one. Bunch of touchdown runs here from Walker early on in this one. 14-0 Tulane at the end of the first quarter, and then very early on in the second quarter, broke a 65-yard TD run to Walker. That made it 21-0 early on for Tulane. Our offense struggling big time early. It looked like we may be in for a blowout loss, but we fought back, showed a ton of heart, as we have every game this season. Able to get on the board here finally. Getting a little bit later in the second quarter, Cecil Tate punching it in from just a little bit out. So it was 21-7 going into the second half. Now backed up way against our own end zone here in the third quarter. Jason Lyles throwing from inside the end zone on a third and very long play. Somehow, some way, we were able to get the pass to Ray Solomon, made the catch, and was able to break free and take it 96 yards. Wild play there. Very fortunate. The result for us there put us within a touchdown. And our defense stepping up big time after having so much struggles the week before and early on in this one. Our defense played great down the stretch here, making a huge play. Big hit there from Herman, knocking the ball free, and then Hobbs scoops it up and returns it 57 yards for a touchdown, tying it up at 21-21. Crowd going wild here for us. This fourth quarter was very tense. Both sides moving the ball, able to keep each other off the board. And then late we were able to put together a really nice drive. It came down to a 4th down play. We were just out of field goal range. Went forward on 4th down, and we were able to pick it up. That set up a game-winning field goal attempt from Charles Massey, and he nailed it from 33 yards out to complete a huge comeback victory for us. 24-21 the final. What a win at home. We remain unbeaten at home this season, and we keep our hopes alive in the Conference USA East. Also getting our 7th win of the season, which should make us a lock for bowl season. What a huge victory for us. Let's keep this going. Come on. Gritty performance. Absolutely gritty is the word to describe what we were able to do last week against Tulane. Now I look at the Conference USA East standings. UCF Knights, they are in first place. 8-2 overall, 5-1 in conference play. We're watching UCF take on UTEP last week, and they were able to get the victory on the road 30-20. So UCF, they control their own destiny here in the East Division. They've got 2 games left. If they win them both, they are going to be the winners in the East. They will be on the road this week at Tulsa. We are right behind them. We have the head-to-head victory against them. So if we are able to win our final 2 and they drop one of them, we would be in first place and we would win the East Division. So it's really coming down to the wire here. 7-3 overall, 4-2 in conference play. Huge victory for us last week, keeping hope alive. We are going to be on the road this week at UAB Rivalry matchup. Southern Miss, the defending East winners and the defending Conference USA champions, they are not looking like they're going to be able to repeat. They are 5-5 overall, 3-3 in conference play. Coming off of a loss in overtime last week against number 25 SMU, 24-21 the final there in OT. Second straight loss for Southern Miss. They will be at home this week against UTEP. They need to win one of their final 2 games to get to bowl eligibility. UAB 4-6 overall, 3-3 in conference play. UAB coming off of 3 straight victories, including last week, defeating Marshall 24-10 at home. They will be at home against us, the Memphis Tigers, this week. They need to win their final 2 games to get to bowl eligibility. So certainly a big game for both of us here. ECU is 3-7 overall, 2-4 in conference play. Pirates coming off of back-to-back losses here. Last time in action, 20-6 against number 23 Houston. They had a bye last week. They will be on the road at Tulane this week. And Marshall is 3-7 overall, 1-5 in conference play. Thundering Herd, after putting up 62 points against us, only able to put up 10 last week on the road. That will take away their chances at making a bowl this season. They will be at home against number 23 Houston this week. So that is a look at the East. And now take a look at the West. Number 23 in the nation, the Houston Cougars, the defending West winners, 9-1 overall, 5-1 in conference play. They are coming off of an important victory for them last week, getting past Tulsa by a field goal, 16-13 at home. Houston will be on the road at Marshall this week. 2 games left for the Cougars. If they win them both, they will be winning the West Division. Quite similar to the East, SMU waiting right behind them. SMU defeated Houston earlier in the season, so they are hoping that the Cougars will drop a game and they win their final 2. That would put them in first place in the West. SMU coming off of a big-time victory last week at home, defeating Southern Miss, defending Conference USA champions, in overtime to keep their hopes alive. SMU number 25 in the nation, they will be on the road at Rice this week. Here is Rice 5-5 record, 3-3 in conference play. The Owls blowing out Tulane last time in action. They are coming off of a bye. Rice will be at home against number 25 SMU this week. Tulsa is 5-5 overall, 3-3 in conference play. Tulsa has lost 3 straight games. They were in the Conference USA West race until that loss last week. A valiant effort against the number 23 team in the nation, but coming up short by a field goal. That is their 3rd straight loss. Tulsa will be at home against UCF this week. Certainly rooting for Tulsa in this one. They're going to need to win one of their final 2 games in order to make bowl eligibility. So, big game for both teams indeed. UTEP 4-6 overall, 2-4 in conference play. UTEP coming off of back-to-back losses, including 10 points last week at home against UCF. They will be on the road at Southern Miss this week. UTEP needs to win both their games in order to get to 500 and bowl eligibility. Tulane is 2-8 overall, 1-5 in conference play. Green Wave blew a 21-point lead on the road against us in Memphis last week. Tulane, 2 more games left in their season. They will be at home against ECU this week. So that is a look at the conference standings. Pretty similar scenarios in both the East and West Division. Still up for grabs in both divisions. Things getting down to the wire here, though. Now a look at the BCS rankings. Number 1 in the nation is the USC Trojans with a 10-0 record. USC blowing out Arizona State at home last week, 42-17. The Trojans will be on the road at UCLA this week. Number 2 is the Texas Longhorns with a 10-0 record. They are coming off of a scare against Iowa State at home last week, but they're able to get past the Cyclones 37-34 in overtime. Texas will have a bye this week. Alabama, the defending national champions, 9-1 record, coming off of a touchdown victory at home against Texas A&M, 23-16. Alabama will be hosting an FCS opponent this week. Arkansas, number 4 in the nation, 9-1 record. They are coming off of a 28-10 victory at South Carolina. Arkansas will be at Mississippi State this week. Number 5, the Auburn Tigers with a 9-1 record, jumping up from 12 last week. They are coming off of a big-time victory against number 7 Georgia. Number 7 now Georgia, 42-25. Very impressive win there for Auburn. They will be hosting an FCS opponent this week. Oregon, number 6 in the BCS, 9-1 record, taking care of business at Cal last week, 37-19. Oregon will be hosting Stanford this week. Number 7 is Oklahoma. The Sooners are 7-2, coming off of a 31-13 win against Baylor last week. The Sooners will be on the road at number 16 West Virginia this week. And Georgia, they are number 8 in the BCS, 9-1 record. They're coming off of their first loss of the season, losing by 17 points on the road against the Auburn Tigers, 42-25. Tough loss there for Georgia. They will be at home against an FCS opponent this week. Number 9 is the Wisconsin Badgers, 9-1 record, taking care of business at Indiana last week, 23-6. Wisconsin will be at home against number 13 Ohio State. Big game there. Ranked matchup in the Big Ten. And number 10 is the Iowa Hawkeyes with a 9-1 record, getting past Purdue by a field goal last week. I will be on the road at number 24 Michigan this week. So that's a look at the top 10 in the BCS rankings. Now we'll look at the rest of the top 25. Oklahoma State goes down for the second time this season against West Virginia last week. Moves West Virginia up. TCU also moving up after a nice win against Kansas State. Kansas State falling for the third time after climbing very high in the rankings. Northwestern loses for their second time this season. Houston at number 24 in the BCS, and SMU right behind them at number 25. So that is a look at conference standings and the top 25 in the BCS. Things in both Conference USA and nationally taking shape here. We have just 2 games left in the regular season and a lot to play for. Things getting really tense here. We got ourselves a rivalry matchup this week. Big game here for both teams. We're going to be on the road against UAB. This is the Battle for the Bones rivalry matchup between Memphis and UAB. Last season, UAB was able to get the victory 41-35 in Memphis to win the Battle of the Bones. UAB is coached by Lamar Davis in his first year as head coach of the UAB Blazers. Last season, UAB finished with a 3-9 record. We have got Preston Schuler back at QB for us. He's going to be returning from the injury. He's going to be able to go this week. Wanted to play last week, just was not able to, but he's given it a go for us today. Jason Lyles will be there if we need him. UAB was predicted to finish dead last in the East Division. We were predicted to finish right ahead of them, 5th place in the East. Memphis has finished dead last in the East previous 3 seasons. UAB is 4-6 overall, already beating their win total from last season, so it's been pleasant surprises here for both teams. UAB on a 3-game winning streak. including taking down the defending Conference USA champions on the road. So UAB's been playing some really strong football of late. They need 2 more wins in order to get to 6-6. It's not going to be easy for them to do so. They got us, and then they got UCF on the road, 2 quality opponents. But that's where it stands for UAB. They're playing some really good football here. It's a rivalry game. We're going to have to absolutely bring it for sure. Defense played well down the stretch yesterday. Last week. They allowed some early points, but then just shut down Tulane for most part of the second quarter and then the entire second half. But been a bit inconsistent. Gave up a lot of points a few games. We need defense to be sharp here to go on the road. We've been great at home. We have not been as good on the road. We need to really bring it to get it done here at UAB. Of course, it's a crucial game for us. We need to keep winning to keep hope alive in the East. We need to win our final 2 games and hope UCF drops one of their final 2. If not, still just get as many wins as we can. It has been a long time since Memphis was able to get to 10 wins in a season. So it would be quite an accomplishment. In order to do that, we probably will have to win out. Unless we're able to make it to conference title game, then maybe we could afford a loss there. Of course, we're not going to want a loss, but to get to 10 wins in itself would be incredible. To get to Conference USA Championship for the first time would be incredible. Ton to play for here for both teams, and a rivalry on top of that. So a lot to be excited for here. Just 2 games left in the regular season. We are going to be pumped up for this one, taking on our rivals UAB Blazers. Let's go. First, a look at the never-changing settings of the dynasty. Here it was. What an incredible season it has been through 10 games. 2 more games left. Then we will see what lies ahead of us. It's been an incredible year. Definitely one of the most memorable for Memphis football in at least a few seasons. So, I know more than that probably. We'll see how things turn out. These last few games will be a big factor in determining just how memorable it has been. But a ton of exciting games. Ton of big wins here for us, including last week. Really gonna have to bring it here if we're gonna get up to win number 8 on this season. Big game coming up here for us. Let's go. Week 13 of the 2012 season. Memphis at UAB. Come on. Memphis will be wearing their regular home uniforms. Gold helmet and pants, green jersey, white socks, black Nikes. And we will be wearing our Rivalry road uniforms. Blue helmet, white jersey, and the Rivalry pants. Say Memphis on the side. Haven't worn these since first game of the season against Ole Miss. That was an incredible win. We would love another win in these uniforms here. Coming down to the end here of this season. Big time game for both teams. Let's go for the battle for the bones. Let's go to Birmingham. Come on.
should be exciting. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews. We've got more NCAA Football 13 for you. Welcome to another game of NCAA football. We're brought to you by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve. Today's game is between the Memphis Tigers and the UAB Blazers. You can measure, you can improve.
Got clear skies here in Birmingham, Alabama for the battle for the bones between the Memphis Tigers coming in with a 7-3 overall record and the UAB Blazers coming in with a 4-6 overall record. UAB on a 3-game winning streak. Big time rivalry matchup here. Very pumped up to get this going. UAB is going to elect to kick things off. Choose a side here. We're getting the ball first to start this one. Both of us were predicted to finish at the bottom of the East Division. We have certainly gone way past expectations and results in recent seasons. UAB on a 3-game winning streak of their own. They're playing some really good football here lately. This is a big, important game for both teams. We are trying to stay alive in the Conference USA East Division, trying to win our final 2 games, and hope UCF will drop one of their final 2, and then we will take it over. UAB looking to get to 6-6 if they are able to win these final 2 games. So on the line here for both teams. We are pumped up for it. Preston Schuler is going to be back at QB for us. Jason Lyles is there if we need him. We are all set for this. Let's go. Cedric Ellis back to return, and we are underway here. For the battle for the bones, Ellis, the kick return, sheds a tackle. Strong work. 33-yard line there. North Carolina 28-21 victory there over Virginia.
North Carolina and Virginia. And from North Carolina, their 10th win of the year, a benchmark for excellence. North Carolina gets the W, 28-21. All right, thanks, Reese. For Memphis, give us a sense of how their offense works.
With this spread attack, they like to have 4 or 5
Preston Schuler come back from the injury, leads the Memphis offense on the field. We're going to go with a halfback draw from shotgun to throw back. It's going to be good for about 5 yards on the ground there.
Gets about 4 yards on the draw play. From their own 37-yard line. Second down.
And 5 now. Schuler rolling out. Coming off an injury, immediately getting into contact, trying to scramble there, but not much available at all there for him. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Yeah, I thought there was more space there initially. It's not work out in the end, so.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Big play here, trying to avoid a 3 and out early on. Schuler to Sullivan, got just enough for a first. Big play there, 3rd and about 5. Throwing that one out to Ray Sullivan. Just able to get enough to move the chains there for us.
Kind of see where they are as far as their psyche and their
Big passing catch there on third
Just
down.
another big third down. He was able to sit back, evaluate the defense, had just enough time to be able to make
First
the
and
throw.
10 here for us. Going to go on the ground. See some tape. It's about 7.
Get 7 yards on the play. From midfield, it's second down.
Second and 3 here. Let's go on the ground again here. Got a lead blocker in front of him. Tries to come to the outside, and he does.
He takes it right side for a good gain. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the
Good block
tailback.
from Nathan Dunn, lead block. See some tape cutting it outside, getting enough to move the chains for us.
From the 44-yard line.
It's UAB territory. UAB's 44. Putty listen in motion. Handoff goes to Jabril Stevens. Nothing there for him.
Running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Great play by the senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
It's second and 10.
Let's go on the ground here. Cecil Tate's gonna get about 6, hurdling there at the line. Make third down more manageable for us. 3rd and 4, 39-yard line.
Here's the 8th play of the series. Really a factor with the crowd noise here.
Schuler to Sullivan, got it. First down.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks
Once
like
again,
that,
able
you
to
got
get
the
it to
defense
Ray
right
Sullivan
where you
on
want
3rd down. Nice catch, reaching down there, able to get it while taking the hit. Big time important play there. Nice catch there, Ray Sullivan. Having a fantastic year for us. They're making another important catch.
First and 10.
To the 31 of UAB. Schuler to Ellis.
They'll bring him down at the 12. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here.
And off the post pattern there comes Cedric Ellis. Nice work, we're up to the 12-yard line now.
From the 12-yard line. First down.
Up to DeAndre Collins, and he is in. Touchdown. And we receive the opening kickoff. Put together an excellent opening drive, leading with a touchdown. Ending with a TD. Right here, DeAndre Collins just cutting outside. Preston Schuler putting that one up. And able to get himself in the end zone there. Beautifully done. Excellent drive, converting a couple 3rd downs. And we strike first here in the battle for the bones. 12-yard touchdown pass. Preston Schuler to DeAndre
And he
Collins.
hits the PAT. A nice 10-play, 68-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
You know, the defensive coordinator, the 4 linebackers who are trying to get everybody lined up right, they just don't know what's coming next. You know, they're trying to read tendencies. They're trying to get an idea based on personalities of the game. Hey, here comes a run. And then here's some play action pass behind. Right now, this balanced attack is really causing a lot of confusion for this defense.
So the score now,
7-0
7-0.
here. UAB getting ready for their first offensive series. We're starting on the 23-yard line. Come on, defense. Oh, to throw. Nice coverage. White was there, Delaney Herman as well. Incompletion to start things off.
From their own 23-yard line, it's second down.
And Denman tosses it out to Ross. Herman will make the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up. go. 3rd and 6.
From their
And
own
the Rock on the
27-yard
4-yard
line.
run.
It's 3rd down.
Stanley in motion. No, Stanley's got it. Shoot. Not able to get the job done there on 3rd down defensively. Blazers will move it up to about the 43-yard line. New set of downs for them. And Shaw hit him first. Yeah, he's gonna get nothing. Flanagan shut down there.
We got a 2nd and 11. All on the 42-yard line.
2nd and 11 coming up. Denman looking to throw. A screen pass. Booth is able to make the tackle.
And down he goes at the 45. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
Nice work there from Booth. 3rd and 8 coming up.
The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
They'll line
Can we
it
get
up
the job
again
done
on
on 3rd down here? Looks like a screen pass, and we had that one covered. Nothing there for him, not even able to get the completion. Probably a little lost in yards.
Was a little too out in front of him.
Defense getting the job done there. Let's go.
Collins is back to receive.
He's gonna boot that one. Collins. DeAndre Collins. Not able to get to the outside at all there. We've lost a yard or two in the return even. We'll start at the 19-yard line here. 2nd offensive series coming up. Very nice drive last time. Ending with a touchdown. Schuler to Collins. Makes a nice juke move. 1st down there.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
First down, 10 to go. All on the 33.
Schuler, off balance, trying to get that one up there. Stevens not going to work out.
The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little
There's
bit more
pressure
aggressive
coming
here
in
with their
there.
pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Schuler not
From their own
quite comfortable in there
33-yard
yet,
line.
perhaps.
2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. Schuler rolls out. Got some room.
Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take
Not
off
quite going to
there.
be enough for a 1st down. Good looking run nonetheless. On the 3rd. And about 1 yard. We should be able to pick this one up with Tate. Come on, we can do this. Get some blocking up the middle. And just barely. Certainly not by much, but able to move the chains there nonetheless. 1st and 10, around 43.
They come out in a goal line
That's
set.
on one of the right here in flip it. Take going up the middle there, gets about 5 on the ground.
Away with 5 yards on the carry. Second and 5 coming up here. All on the 48-yard line. Memphis is up a score.
Schuler to Collins, 1st down.
Right around the 46-yard line. Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese. Marshall sets it teed up in
A big game there for Houston. They are trailing by a touchdown getting to the end of the first quarter. If Houston loses one of their final two games and SMU wins their final two, then the Mustangs of SMU will win the West Division.
From the 46-yard line, it's first down.
First and 10 coming up. Schuler to Collins. Some pressure. Getting on DeAndre Collins. Maybe a hand in there from the defense. It's going to be an incompletion, and it's going to bring up second and 10. Are going to look to throw here. Again, no option but throwing it away. Shoot.
He's very fortunate. Next time he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. It's absolutely deafening down there.
Third and 10, Schuler to Collins, and Collins is not able to hold on. We're looking through. The defender got in there, was able to break it up. Well, hindsight's 2020, but maybe shouldn't have gone with a pass on first and second down. Thought we could get something there, but unable to move the chains after getting past midfield.
Memphis is
So
up
that's
7.
gonna have to come out here to punt this one away for us. Hopefully we can get a good punt from Novak. Skying that one up there, angling it out, and it's gonna get out of bounds.
It's not the huge distance, but precision that you need from your punter. Nicely done.
Yeah, nice punt there from Novak, and it's gonna be rolled out at the 9-yard line, so a really nice punt.
They'll set up shop at the 9.
And that's where UAB will begin. Pass out to Rossi and never got a foot down.
Great hands there by the wide receiver.
Up in the air a bit to make the catch, but
Get a foot down inbounds.
never a foot down. The booth is gonna take a look at it.
Well, I think he came down with it, but from up in the booth, it's hard to tell.
I think that's out of bounds.
So
Okay,
after
well,
review, they decide that this call should
they
be
are going to rule it a catch. That's going to be a 5-yard gain then for UAB. Second and 5 coming up.
to go. Ball on their own 14.
Mills, broken tackle. White can't get to him. And it's a UAB touchdown. Just like that, Kendall Ross breaking it for a huge touchdown run. A couple broken tackles. Javaris White was in a tough spot. Blocker right on him. Just wasn't able to get the play. Kept hustling down. Not able to get him in the end either. Huge touchdown run there for the Blazers. After already shedding off a tackle, another one, and White's just not able to get there. And it was just a foot race at that point. Big touchdown for UAB at home. We are an extra point away from being tied in the battle for the bones after the 86-yard Kendall Ross touchdown run. And it is right down the middle, 7-7 here, getting late in the first quarter. On the return up to about the 27. last drive got us into UAB territory, but ended up having to punt it away. What can we get here?
They've got to play with some focus and smarts here. They don't want to make a mistake and suddenly find themselves trailing.
Schuler under pressure got hit as he was trying to throw it. 2nd and 10 now. Let's try to get something on the ground here, make 3rd down more manageable for us. Should be the last play of the first quarter, and that's going to be a lot more than making it manageable. Nice run there. Cecil Tate, good blocking in front.
Giving the tailback plenty of space to work with, and he took advantage of it.
That's going to do it for the first quarter here.
First down, 10
in the
yards
battle
to
for the
go.
Williams.
Ball on the 41-yard line. We played one. We get a tie game at 7-7.
All right. Nice work there on the ground. Last play of the first quarter. Let's go back to the ground here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tate. Nothing that time.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 39.
2nd and 11 here. Schuler to Petty, catch made, 3rd and 2 coming up.
He's tackled around the 49-yard line. They complete the slant, good for 10. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
That's what pitch and catch. Schuler taking a hit at the end of that.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Comes 3rd and 2. With hand off, Tate cuts it back up. Great work there since Tate. Seeing what was available and hitting the spot for a 1st down. A super quick look. Coming close. Could have tried to go outside. The defender was spinning and would have had it covered, but great move, great decision. And 1st and 10, past midfield.
From the 47-yard line.
At UAB's 47. Halfback draw from the shocking formation. Thurl Bennett getting everything he can. It's a 4-yard pickup there.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 43.
We're going to look to set up a halfback screen here on 2nd and 6. Nothing there. Just throwing that one away. Cecil Tate was covered. Would have been dangerous to get it to him. Probably would have maybe lost some yards. So, just throwing it away there. We'll bring up a 3rd and 6 now. Schuler to Putty listen. Just short of moving the chains there. Brings up 4th and 1. Marshall up 14-0 there. Houston in trouble. That would open the door for SMU. Still a ton of football to play there.
Marshall leads it 14-0. And for UAB, they just met up with a thundering herd last week.
Indeed, and UAB dropped Marshall last week. 4th and 1, no question about it. We are going for it here.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Gotta find a way to move the chains. Come on.
Very questionable play
4th and 1.
I'm not sure I agree with it.
Enough again, Tate finding room up the middle, cutting it back in, and picking it up.
That makes it 1st and 10.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
We're up to about the 28 now of UAB.
First down.
Picking up the 4th down. We're going to go back on the ground. And off to Cecil Tate.
Open up the middle for a nice run. Tate gains around 6 yards on the run. That brings up 2nd and 5.
To about the 22 now.
From the 22-yard line. 2nd down.
And 5. Throw Bennett, and he can't hang on to it. Okay.
Here's the 12th play of the drive.
3rd and 5 coming up like this. Let's switch it. Come on, big play here. Move the chains. Ugh. Fender nearly picking that one off. Not a real smart decision there from Preston Schuler, trying to make something happen there on 3rd down. These are covered. Maybe gone to the flats. I'm running out of time quickly. Trying to get that one up. Defender getting in front of it. We were fortunate he was not able to make the catch. That'll bring up a 4th and 5. This will be a 39-yard field goal. That's what we're going to look to do here.
4th down. They'll call on the field goal.
Straight on here for Charles Massey.
Memphis is looking to go up by
Put us
3.
back in front. Charles Massey, who hit the game-winning field goal in the final play of the game last week, nails that one from 39 yards to put us back in front here. Solid drive, solid drive.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Any 3 points put us back in front. Oh, ball with a solid return. Fortunately, Putty Listen able to bring him down. That might have saved a touchdown even. Take another look. He was finding a seam up the middle there. Oh, if he was able to get by, that could have been off to the races. Great work there, Putty Listen. Bringing him down. So just up to the 27 now. After the return from Julian
So
Ball.
little separation. This game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
Broke a long touchdown run last time with the ball. Denman looking to throw. To Flanagan, those are forcing out of bounds. Second and 2 coming up now.
Finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Hobbs and McPherson will bring him down. And here comes 3rd and 5.
From their own 33-yard line. 3rd down.
Play here. Come on, defense. Defense. Let's go. Denman looking to throw. Caught by Nixon.
Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update. On the hunt for some action in Huntington.
Houston getting on the board there. Marshall with an 11-point lead, a little over midway through the 2nd quarter.
Out front, 14-3. Thanks, Reese. 10-7 in this one. From their own 44-yard
First set
line.
of downs here for the
It's first
Blazers.
down.
Oh, let's go. Able to wrap him up and bring him down there. That's where. Or they wrap him up, but they can bring him down. Trying to get away, not quite. 2nd and 9 now.
Ball on the 45. He drops back.
Oh, Denman's gonna find some room. And he's got a big pickup. UCF and Tulsa have kicked off. UCF has the lead there early on. SMU is tied. Houston got a touchdown there. So, a bunch of important Conference USA games in action right now. Some big scramble there on the ground. Obviously, on the ground. Denman looking to throw. Both guys going with the receiver. Just left him a ton of space. Made the right choice. UAB up to the 34. Come on, defense. Denman. Saw the screen coming to Wallace. Hobbs will bring him down. That's an 8-yard pickup. Joel Wallace on the catch makes this 2nd and 2. Again, another screen being set up to Wallace. He's going to lose 2 that time.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Tulsa tying it up there. Let's go. 3rd and 4. Big play right now. Denman. Oh, throws that one out. Wallace got a foot down. We can't get him off the field here. Another 3rd down pickup for the Blazers. Third down. Yep, definitely a foot down there. Clean catch. To the 15-yard line. The booth is going to take another look at it, but
Ball on the 15-yard line.
I
They
suspect
call it
that
a
will be
catch, but
standing.
the booth signaled down to the referee that they'd like to take another peek at this.
Man, as I see this play again, it really looks like he made the correct call on the field. After review, call the field stands.
So after some discussion, the call on the field stands.
Come on, let's go. Defense gotta step up now. We'd be in the red zone at the 15-yard line. It's a couple yards there on the ground.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 13.
And a throw. Oh, that was a touchdown if he was able to hold on to it. But it goes right through Crosby's hands. UAB was almost in front for the first time in the game, but we dodge a bullet. Denman putting that one right on the money. All he had to do was catch it and move upfield for a yard, but going right through his hands. Whew. Lucky moment there for us. And that's going to mean
Well,
3rd
they'll
and
line it up
9.
again on
3rd and
3rd
8.
down. 2 for 2 so far on this drive.
Big play coming up right now. And they got it. Denman getting it out there. Got hit right away from Gibson, but he's able to hang on to it. And the Blazers will move out in front for the first time in the game. Denman right there, got it to him. Gibson with the reception. Gibson with the hit. Dixon with the 13-yard touchdown reception.
UAB holds a field goal lead.
And the Blazers out in front by 3. Extra point makes it 4. Blazers have their first lead here in the battle for the Bones. Very frustrating drive, not able to get off the field. Bunch of 3rd down plays there for UAB. We just were not able to get it done defensively. Back to return to Cedric Ellis. He's going to get brought down on the 24. So we got plenty of time here. Got all 3 timeouts. Can we get a response here before we go into halftime? Obviously, would love
There
that.
hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try
First
to
attempt
press
at
too much,
24.
and that can cause mistakes.
Schuler to Liston, catch me.
First down, he's knocked out of bounds.
And it's going to be about 10 yards. It's enough to move the chains right away.
First down.
There we go. Nice start to the drive here.
From their own 34-yard line. First down. Appears that he's changing things up here before the snap.
Schuler to Sullivan. Maybe off to the races. I'm going to try to
Shoved out of bounds right
break
around
the last
6-yard
tackle there. He's going to
line.
take
For
a big
Sullivan,
hit.
He set a new school record for receiving yards in a season.
When was the last time
Ray
we saw
Sullivan
somebody
breaking
get
the
downfield the way
Memphis
this guy
school
does?
record for a season receiving
He's
yards.
simply an exceptional runner.
And that big play there, he took a real shot at the end of it. Tried to make a move to stay in bounds. Certainly hope he is alright. He's a huge part of our offense here this season.
And the
We
big
got
pickup through
first
the
and
air
goal
has
at
made
the
it first and
6-yard
goal.
line. We are going to come out in shotgun. We're going to look to go halfback draw. Thurl Bennett found his way in there. What a great run from Thurl Bennett.
Nice job by the offense to get the final few yards to the end zone.
Yeah, they knew what play to call for in that situation. It made it work.
A quick touchdown drive for us here. Thurl Bennett, what great ball carrier vision, great block, and great response here for us. As we regain the lead in the battle for the Bones. Considering a 2-point conversion here. We'll see how they line up.
And a very surprising call here as they choose not to kick the extra point and go up by a field goal. Memphis is up 2.
Oh, it's going to be picked off by Workman. And he may return it. Can Branch Sampson get to him? This would tie the game. If not, that's 2 points for the Blazers. Oh my gosh. So obviously that was a horrible decision in the end. Thought process being get up by 4. If they get a touchdown, we'd stay within a field goal. Liked our chances, just rode right up the field. Preston Schuler was just hesitant on that right away. Great news, Ray Sullivan will be alright. Yeah, you can't see the replay there, but Ray Sullivan was just hesitant, waited too long on that one. Waited too long to get the throw off, make a decision, and then throw was not the right choice. Great catch there, and great return. Big play there for the Blazers, and they're tied at 16 now. Excellent touchdown drive, but disastrous on a questionable 2-point conversion now, as it turned out. Fuller on the return. It's early in the game, we just liked our chances to get the 2 points there, and obviously regretting the way things turned out. So the 25-yard line is where UAB will start here. Still plenty of time. The Blazers have 2 timeouts. Denman looking to throw. Gonna get sacked. Anyway, he's gonna get dropped there.
Pressure there from the defensive line. They couldn't double team this guy because of the blitz, and he just got to the quarterback with his speed.
Great work there defensively. 2nd and 18 coming up now. Picked off by Delaney Herman. What an interception there.
17-yard line. And he probably should never have thrown that ball.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes
Tulsa and UCF still tied. SMU up a touchdown. Marshall, 4-point lead. Those are the other big Conference USA games going on right now. There's a big play in this big Conference USA game. UAB looked like they were going to try to let the clock run out, and then they come out and throw a pass. Denman trying to force it there. Delaney Herman going up, making a tremendous INT. And that will give us the ball in the red zone here. We still got 24 seconds. And we are going to have a chance to get the lead back before we go into the locker
We've got a
rooms.
1st and 10. Ball on the 17.
If we can handle this one right here. 1st and 10, 3 timeouts. Schuler rolling out. He's got some room. And he's going to take it on the ground. Preston Schuler on the scramble for the touchdown.
his ability to see where the space was to run, and then the athletic ability to get it into the end zone.
And how about those 2 excellent plays for us? See Delaney Herman and Preston Schuler right there, celebrating on the sideline. The INT setting this up. Preston Schuler coming back from an injury this week. Not hesitant to run for it. Tucking it under, using his speed, getting to the corner for the touchdown. Now, just going to kick the extra point here. Yes, he's got
And he
that
adds
one.
the extra point.
Just 18 seconds left in the first half. Up by 7.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 22-yard line.
So both offense are making a couple mistakes. Our mistake cost us 2 points. UAB's cost them 7. Just 14 seconds left.
22-yard line.
I can't imagine the Blazers coming out here firing after what just happened. Expecting them to run it. They did break a long touchdown run earlier in the game. Hobbs makes the tackle there. That could do it for the first half. I imagine it will. Indeed.
Second down,
23 to 16, Memphis leading in the battle for the
halftime,
moment.
and we've got a close one. 23-16, Memphis.
Great end of the first half for us. Tulsa and UCF still tied in the first quarter there. SMU still up touchdown. Same score in Marshall and Houston. UAB got a big momentum swing when they tied things up on the messed up 2-point conversion attempt, but we got a bunch of momentum there with the INT and the touchdown scramble. Touchdown lead at halftime. First half stats, we have a 248 to 179 total offense advantage, 12 to 4 first down advantage. UAB is 80% on third downs. We are 57%. We are 1 for 1 on fourth. They are 0 for 1. We are not 1 for 1 on 2-point conversions. We are 0 for 1 indeed. 1 turnover. That was a big play. Probably the biggest play of the first half when you look at it, giving us a touchdown lead for the locker rooms. We have the time possession advantage as well, not a huge one, but indeed. Look at the player stats. Preston Schuler, coming back from the injury, is 10 of 18, 149 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs. Also had the touchdown run. Cecil Tate, 10 carries, 57 yards. Terrell Bennett, 3 for 15 and a touchdown. Preston Schuler, 3 of 27 and a touchdown. Stevens had 1 without any success. DeAndre Collins, 3 catches, 31 yards and a touchdown. Ray Sullivan, 3 catches, 73 yards, breaking the school single season yardage receiving record in this game. Buddy Listen has 2 catches. Cedric Ellis and Caleb Bennett both have 1. Defensively, Trey McPherson and Taekwon Hobbs, 3 tackles. Booth, Mills, Davenport, and Gibson have 2. And Delaney Herman having that excellent INT there late in the first half, setting up a touchdown for us. Kicking-wise, Charles Massey, the hero on the final play of the game last week with the game-winning field goal. 1 of 1 on field goals here, 2 and 2 of extra points. The back had 1 punt. Joe Denman, 9 of 13, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 costly INT. Kendall Ross, 6 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown, broken 86-yard touchdown run. Joe Denman has 2 carries for 14 yards. Flanagan, 1 with -1. Joel Wallace leading with 3 catches. Jermaine Dixon has 2 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Kendall Ross also has 2 catches. Marcus Flanagan and Carlos Stanley have 1. Defensively, Cauley Workman has 5 tackles, and he had the pick 2 on the 2-point conversion attempt. Gerald Fuller, 5 tackles as well. Steph Whitaker has 4. A bunch of guys with 3, a bunch of guys with 1. Casey Dunbar doing his job with 2 extra points, 1 punt from Reggie Ryan. That's been a bit back and forth here. 7-7 after 1. Took the lead back. UAB had a lead for a little bit, and we took the lead for a moment. UAB tied it up on the conversion attempt, and then we were able to get the lead late. We are winning 23-16 here in the Battle for the Bones at halftime. Huge game for both teams. A lot on the line here in this rivalry game. 2 quarters to go. Got a ton of work to do here against UAB, who enter on a 3-game winning streak. So, take a deep breath, regroup at halftime, clean things up defensively. Let's go here. Come on.
Well, who can open up the second half, put some separation on the scoreboard? We'll find
He
out.
tees it off and boots it away. UCF takes the lead there late first quarter.
Here's a quick look at the first half highlights.
Good news there.
This has the makings of another classic battle between these 2 teams.
We'll be starting at the 26.
26-yard line.
Handoff to Ross. Jeez. Delaney Herman eventually tracks him down with a big run there to start things off in the second half for Kendall Ross.
And he busted that one wide open.
On defense, you can't afford to give up big runs like that.
From the 47-yard line, it's first down.
Oh, looked like Flanagan had it. Jordan Mills able to knock it out. Nice play there from Jordan Mills. Would have been a first down there for the Blazers. Jordan Mills just able to punch that one out. Good work.
2nd and 10. Ball on the
2nd and 10
47.
here for UAB. Come on, defense. Denman looks to throw. Wallace not able to get a foot down. I had a chance for another first down in the air there. This would have been a pretty big gain up to Wallace, but yep, not able to get a foot down in bounds there. No question about that one. Here comes 3rd and 10.
Down to the 37.
Come on, defense. Come on. Denman looks to throw. Hobbs gets there, breaks it up. There's a chance for INT now to make the catch, but it will be 4th and 10. So UAB will bring out the punt unit. Watch for a fake, be sure.
Ryan awaits the snap.
Kicks it deep. It's just going to get into the end zone for a touchback.
This is into the end zone, and this will be a touchback.
Good work there defensively, keeping the Blazers off the board. And we take over for our first drive in the second
The
half.
offense ready to get things going again. Memphis is up 7.
Going to throw here. Schuler to Cecil Tate, not able to hang on to it. Would have been a few yards, but not going to work out there like we hoped. 2nd and 10 now.
Down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20.
Schuler, trying to hand it off to Tate and tried to cut it outside. Never had any room there, really. And 3rd and 10 now.
He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
From their own 20-yard line, it's 3rd down. And this crowd is going crazy. Now he tries to buy some time. He's rolling right.
Schuler trying to buy time, trying to get something. But eventually just having to throw it away, so ugly opening possession here in the second half for us. It's just a 3 and out. That comes out to punt. And it's going to be a fair catch call. So both teams having to punt here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes UAB again, taking over about the 29-yard line. Laney Herman, what a play there. Getting right through there and a big hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a
Let's
running
go.
back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
From their own 24-yard line, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 15 here. Denman.
Back to pass.
Blowing it deep. McPherson, what a play from Trey McPherson. Marshall extends their lead in the 3rd quarter. Houston in trouble. But what a play here in this game. This tight matchup. UAB going for a tie here, looking for a big one. He had a step, but Trey McPherson going back, breaking it up. Phenomenal effort there. That will make it a 3rd and 15 coming up.
3rd down, 15 to go. Ball on the 24.
Here's a screen. Oh! We do get them brought down. They had it set up pretty well, but fortunately we were able to close in on the end and bring down Kendall Ross. The Blazers going 3 and out here. Ryan coming out to punt it. Come on, Collins, let's go. The 37's where we'll start here. What do we got here? Studio update. Yup, Marshall 21, Houston, number 23 in the nation. Needing to win this one, trailing by 11 in the 3rd.
And for UAB, they just met up with a Thundering Herd last week.
We are hoping that Tulsa can do the same thing
It'll be
to
interesting to see how the
UCF.
action shakes out in this series.
Last I looked, UCF had a touchdown lead in that one.
Offense lines up in a 5
1st and 10 here for us, 5 wide.
anticipating pass here.
Schuler to Cedric Ellis, just got it where it needed to be. Chains loose.
At about the 47-yard line.
Not a ton of space on that one for the throw, but
The slant route is
putting it
probably
right on the money.
commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new
Schuler to Tate, 2 yards.
Tate picks up 2 yards with a carry. Second and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line.
8 here. Putting some air under that one. Nice touch to Cedric Ellis.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Yeah, UCF still up by a touchdown. It's only the second quarter there. SMU up by a touchdown in the second quarter there. Nice looking pass and catch there for us. To the 28.
From the 28-yard line. First down. Schuler.
Up to Ray Sullivan, first and goal.
And he hits him hard at the 9-yard line.
Man, that is a great call and a big game, especially on an early down.
Pressure coming there, Preston Schuler. Stopping and firing that one up the middle. Great throw. Looking sharp here on his return, except for that 2-point conversion play, but
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal
probably shouldn't
line.
have called it anyway. Retrospect. First and goal here. We're gonna go halfback draw. Thurl Bennett, and he's gonna get his second touchdown. Definitely the right play call there. Ton of space there for Thurl Bennett. Easy one for him.
Coordinator, he realizes when you get down into the red zone and you have a halfback like this.
Very nicely done. Nice blocking. Thurl Bennett into the end zone for his second time in this one.
Just give him the ball and let him find his way into the end zone.
29-16. Extra point coming up. It is 30-16.
He makes it PAT. A 4-play, 47-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. So the score now, 30-16. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring it down at the 21.
Let's go. UAB taking over now, trailing by 14.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game,
Come on.
it's going to have to start now. This
Come on,
offense
defense.
has to get rolling.
Damon looking to throw. Wallace not able to hold on to that one. I think he heard footsteps there.
From their own
Trying to put an
21-yard
end to
line.
UAB's winning streak. Win this rivalry game. Keep our hope alive in the East Division. 2 touchdown lead here in the third quarter.
Drops back to pass.
Denman gets that one off, but he's going to lose a yard. Jordan Mills all over it. Dropping Flanagan for a loss of a yard. And just like that, it's going to be third down for UAB. 3rd and 11. Let's get off the field. Come on. Denman. Going to throw. Halfback screen. Delaney Herman getting in there, making a beautiful hit.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
Big time play. We got all the momentum right now. UCF scored again. They're up by 2 touchdowns. Great looking play. Delaney Herman getting through the blocks, making the hit. Come on, Tulsa.
Ryan to punt.
Shutting down the Blazers there. Collins calls for the fair catch. Will take over 38-yard line. 37.
They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been
I'm gonna
talking
fake
it
it
over
to
on the
Thurl
sideline.
Bennett
Make
right
some
here.
corrections. Let's see if the
Oh,
offense-
geez. Pressure coming. Just getting rid of that one.
Now, the quarterback is in such a good rhythm. The
Throw that one deep out of
Trying
bounds.
to get him out. I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look to try to get him on his heels as opposed to being the aggressor and attacking the defense.
And we're going to go halfback draw here
It's 2nd and 10.
to Cecil Tate. It's going to get about 4.
For a nice gain. The halfback picks up maybe 5 yards on the draw play.
And that will make this 3rd and
From their own
6.
42-yard line. 3rd down.
Find a way to move the chains here. Come on. 3rd and 6. Oh, that one's going to get swatted.
Can't ask for much more than a 3 and out. Great job, defense.
Put this one up. Trying to get it to Ellis. Defender going up, knocking that one down. Shutting the door there. Big stand there from UAB's defense.
Fuller is back to receive.
We were hoping to start to pull away a bit in that drive. Not going to happen for us. Punt will bounce into the end zone.
The offense will start at the 20-yard line.
UAB takes over again here. Trailing by 2 touchdowns still. Denman. Complete to Stanley.
They make the stop at the 24-yard line. They got 4 yards on that one.
You know, little passes like this force the defense to start to come up. Then you can see an offense take their chances downfield later to take advantage of the defense starting to cheat up.
2nd and 6 here after the short completion. Denman looks like an option play. They got some room. Jordan Mills going for his leg, not able to get to him. Big run there. Kendall Ross.
Excellent job by the running back in that little option play.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's
Ball
go defense,
the
come on.
49-yard line.
Tulsa gets a field goal. There we go. Let's go Tulsa. Come on.
He's level at the 49-yard line. We've got a 2nd and 9 here.
Just a yard there on the ground for Ross. Set up the screen again to Pruitt.
They push him out at the 33-yard line.
And he's able to get through for a nice game.
Good screen pass. Is the quarterback selling? Looking downfield as if he's going to throw the
Getting
ball
late in the first half there between Tulsa and UCF. Marshall in the 4th quarter with an 11-point lead.
Wait for that pressure to get to him and then wait
That
till
will really shake things up in the West Division.
From the 33-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 here. Denman looking to throw. Now he's going to look to run. Hobbs, a big hit. And McQueen gets right there.
They work hard and
Huge hit. Taekwon Hobbs popped the ball free and went right into McQueen's hands.
opportunity there, pouncing on the loose ball.
Denman trying to run. McQueen catching it in midair. What a beautiful play there defensively. UAB putting together a decent looking drive here. Getting into our territory. Get inside the 35-yard line, but it's going to end abruptly there for the Blazers. Den looks to scramble. Big hit. That worked out just perfectly for us. Big time play there. As we take over, getting late in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the guys are chomping at the bit down there, waiting for the game to start back up.
I'd like to go play action again here. This time, Schuler's able to get it to Ellis.
Brought down at the 47. Everybody was fooled on that one.
UCF adds a field goal, so they're back up 14 late in the first half.
It's first down.
Schuler to Cecil Tate. Good for about 8 yards there.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the
Second and
sticks.
2 come up. Final play of the third quarter is a completion for a first down. And we will head into the fourth with a 2-touchdown lead in the battle for the Bones.
Execution on that short pass play.
When you've got a quarterback making throws that quickly, the defense doesn't have a lot of time to react to the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40.
Cecil Tate. Nothing there on the ground.
From the 39-yard line. Second down.
Schuler to Collins. Can't hang on. About midway in the fourth quarter there, Marshall still with an 11-point lead. Really want to get some points on the board, help us get some more separation in this one. It's going to be a 3rd and 9.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 30.
Schuler just got it off.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Don't want to give the Blazers momentum, but play to win. I think the best decision right now is probably to go for it. See if we can get 10 yards here, move the chains. That could help us take some more clock off. Need to get some points. Big play coming up here. Schuler to Collins, and he can't hang on to that one either.
Sometimes he could have been greedy not playing from behind. And I think that's what happened here. In my mind, they'd have been better
That was a
off
big hit.
forcing him to drive the length of the field.
Workman doing what he can to break that one up, and it was enough. That would have been a big time 4th down conversion for us. Trying to put this one away, but big time play there for the Blazers defense. UAB takes over 39. We had a nice drive going last time with the ball, but ended with them losing a fumble. Denman looking to throw now. Catch made. Holmes all over it. Just 1 yard there for UAB.
The quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
From their own 41-yard line. Second down.
Oh! Here goes Kendall Ross. McPherson, our last chance. He's going to bring him down around the 10, 11-yard line. So plenty of football to play here. I'm not able to get to him. Big pickup. Dang it. Up to the 11.
First and 10 following that big run.
Come on, defense, let's go. Keep him out of the end zone here. It's got to be 4 down territory for UAB. Demon looking to throw. Got it to Pruitt. Pruitt's going to shake a couple tackles and then find his way into the end zone. Wow. What a huge couple of plays there for UAB. They've won 3 straight. They're coming in here. They're coming in playing good football. Looking to make it 4 straight in this rivalry game. Battling back here with that one. Leonard Pruitt getting it in from 11 yards out in the reception. It's a 7-point game. So plenty of football to play here in the 4th quarter. Cedric Ellis. That's up to what, 32.
Things aren't tied, but they might as well be. It's this
Ton of time left here. We need points this possession.
Memphis is up 7.
Schuler to Cecil Tate, who makes the catch. He's going to get about 13 yards on the play.
Right around the 44-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
Yeah, but great concentration by the receiver to come away with this ball. Nice job.
Very nicely done there. UCF still up 2 touchdowns.
First down.
It's getting late there between Marshall and Houston. Jabril Stevens got about 2.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 46.
Schuler misses Caleb Petty there. We gotta pick it up here, or UAB will get the ball back with a chance to tie things up, or maybe even take the lead. So big play coming up right here, 3rd and 8.
Inside the 46. It's getting louder down the field.
To Brant Sampson, no. The Blazers defense gets the job done. 4th and 8 now. Novak is gonna blow one down. It will be a touchback.
Spark plug of this offense, and right now he's got him firing on all cylinders. The thing that I love about this back that you just don't see every week is this kid's determination. Every single time he gets his hands on the ball, he's giving you everything that he has. And right now, that effort and that attitude is too much for this defense to slow down.
Will they put the ball in the hands of their talented running back on this crucial series, or will they try to test the secondary? Either way, if they can get the job done, it would be a great win. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
Come on, defense. UAB trailing touchdown now. 80 yards away from the end zone. 1st and 10. Denman rolling out. McPherson getting in there, breaking it up. McPherson doing a good job, making a play on the ball.
From their own 20-yard line, it's second down.
Come on, defense. Step up, step up, step up. Denman throws. Hobbs right there. 4-yard loss.
A 4-yard loss.
This defense is fast enough that they can
Now here comes a big time.
So the offense might want to consider
3rd and
that next time they
14.
try that play.
Biggest third down and long of the football game right here in the 4th quarter.
Denman, they're going to try to set up a screen. And they're not going to get it.
Down he goes at the 21-yard line.
Been hit or miss with the screens for UAB here. Trying to get it on 3rd and long. And the Blazers are going to have to go 3 and out here. So hopefully get us the ball with some good field position. Collins is gonna have to call for a fair catch.
Goes for a fair catch. Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis. The Buckeyes came into the game.
And Wisconsin, number 8, is gonna take down number 13. 27-20 win there over Ohio State.
This game was tighter than spandex on a sumo wrestler. The Badgers win 27-20.
UCF still leading Tulsa.
Wildcats were ranked 19th. And after that bitterly disappointing
If Tulsa can't
performance,
come
they
back,
can expect to be unranked next week.
UCF's
We've
final
seen
game is
an
against
upset.
UAB.
And for Edwards, solid and effective. More than
So it's not
150
completely
yards
lost if UCF
All right,
wins
thanks,
here.
Reese. Back to the live action here.
But yeah. Just control what we can control. And right now, putting points on the board
You know this is a real
will
crucial
go
time
a
in the
long
game.
way
It
for
could
us.
still go either
Sealing
way.
this one here.
Memphis
Still over
is
half
up
the
by a touchdown.
fourth quarter to play here. But I know what to do. Preston Schuler, play action. Instead of pass there, putty listing for 8 yards.
Hits him hard at the 49.
I think it was a great play call, and it was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a first or second down play.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
2, running with the counter run here. Cecil Tate, Hurl got the first down. Nice pickup. Can't start chewing clocks or under 2 minutes to go in the fourth
43-yard
quarter.
line. First down.
Any points this possession would be huge.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. And he picked up almost 4 on that halfback delay. Second down and 5. Ball on the 39.
Second fight is gonna go up the middle. Cecil Tate, nothing there.
A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Third and 5.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 38. This crowd is
Big
almost
play here
in
for
the
sure.
stadium.
Schuler floating it out there to Putty Liston. And it's first and goal about the 5.
5-yard line.
Ball with the tackle at the 5-yard line. You can chalk that one up to the hundreds of
Big time
passes
passing
the quarterback
catch
has
there.
thrown to this receiver in practice.
Preston
These
Schuler
guys
hanging in
know
there
and trust
tough.
each other, and you could see it in the way he
Floating
threw
that one up
pass.
there. Great pass. Very clutch third down play here. Get it out there to Putty Liston. First and goal at the 5-yard line now.
And the big pickup through the air has made it first and goal. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Same motion, gonna go on the ground here. Jabril Stevens, and he's gonna get it. Let's go.
Great move to get into the end zone.
There's a perfect play call. They look like they practiced
Great
that one a
block
few
there
times.
from Gore. Perfectly set up. Jabril Stevens with a huge touchdown run for us. Very well done. Great blocking all around there. That's a big time touchdown for us here, getting late in the fourth. We're back up 2 TDs.
He makes the PAT. Massey has the ball set and he looks ready to kick this one deep. Fields at the goal line. And down he goes at the 23.
Fuller brought down. Not a ton of time left for UAB. They do have all 3 timeouts.
We're about set to start things up again.
Gibson, a diving effort there, breaking that one up. Completion there for UAB, 2nd and 10 now. They're going to get it to Kendall Ross on the ground, and he's got room. Big run there. Blazers, of course, don't have a lot of time, but they are able to get a nice pickup there on the ground. Denman looking to throw it. Nothing there.
They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
So it's 2nd and 10.
They're going to take it at the 45. Pass, Taekwon Hobbs. Hitting him while he's airborne. Breaking that one up. Getting late in the 3rd quarter there. Same score between UCF and Tulsa. Did not see if it's a final in Marshall and Houston game.
3rd
3rd
down
and 10
now, and they
now.
need to get it inside the 45.
Marshall did beat Houston. Oh, just able to get him short. Of course, they're a big loss for Houston. That opens the door for SMU. I believe they are beating Rice right now. Meanwhile here, game is on the line here. UAB
4th down, so they're going to go for it here.
desperately needing to pick this one up here on 4th and 1.
Watch out for a pass play when you're in a goal line D.
Oh, oh, looks like Gibson had a beat on it, not able to make the play though. And the Blazers
Defense and their short yardage package.
are gonna find a way to get the chains moved. Then we got to Crosby. Yeah, SMU a touchdown lead there late in the 3rd quarter. Trying to not do much what we're watching here. We still got work to do in this one. UAB staying alive with that 4th down conversion.
It's 2nd down now. They're just
And they got a 2nd and 1 coming up here.
Just over a minute in the 4th quarter.
They're going to go on the ground to Pruitt. Nice tackle there. Delaney Herman brings him down. UAB now inside the red zone. Going to go on the ground again to Pruitt. Defense had a chance to steal that one on this drive, but not able to keep UAB out of the end zone. It is Pruitt with a big run here. Herman had a chance, Scales had a chance. No one able to get the job done there. Big run for UAB. You're within a touchdown, just under a minute now. They do have all 3 timeouts left though. $37-30. And it will come down to an onside kick. Game is not over if we get it, but we will be in good shape if we can. Big play coming up right now. Let's go. Come on, Hanks team. Come on. Kick. We got the ball and it hit a Blazer first. Oh, an unsuccessful onside kick attempt from UAB. take over here. Just 55 seconds left. One first down should
The whistle hasn't
do
sounded
it here.
yet. They still have to snap the ball and make sure
They've
they don't
already
make
got
any
the ball back
mistakes.
here.
Under a minute left in the game.
Cecil Tate, he's got the first down.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line. UAB just took their
Just
first
right up the
time
middle,
out.
had a bunch of room. That should all but do it. We can't quite take kneel downs and run the clock out. There'd still be a little bit of time left. That is a huge run here. Actually, I'm going to take another look at that. Massive play right here. Great blocking. Great running. Great job, Cecil Tate, covering up the football.
From the 44-yard line, it's first down.
I mean, they're going to be looking to strip it here. They do not have much chance besides that. Cecil Tate got another first down, and that will seal it for us. This two runs up the middle. UAB must have known was coming, but they were not able to do anything about it. And we are going to get the job done here on the road in the battle for the bones. Assuming we can get the kneel downs taken care of. 37-30. Looks like it'll be the final score
From the
here.
34-yard line, first down.
Now, scoreboard watching now. UCF, they still have a 2-touchdown lead over Tulsa. It is early fourth quarter.
The Blazers, they're going to have to call their third final
Hoping
timeout.
Tulsa can make a comeback there. If
So
not,
it's second and
we will
12.
have to,
Ball on the 36-yard
of
line.
course, hope that we can defeat defending Conference USA champion Southern Miss in our final game of the season next week. And we will have to hope that UAB will be able to take down UCF in their final game. Anything can happen here in
From the
Conference USA, as
38-yard
we have
line,
seen.
third down.
Marshall taking
Memphis
down
up
Houston.
7 points.
Certainly mixing up things in the West Division.
The offense lining up in a victory formation.
SMU in a
He takes
battle
the lead.
though. Can they get a win? Can Tulsa come back? Still a lot up in the air here in
This
Conference
one's in the
USA
books, and
play,
our
but
final score,
huge
Memphis
victory
37,
for us
UAB
here.
30.
Win number 8 on the season and a rivalry win. We defeat UAB 37-30 in the battle for the bones.
As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how this game turned out, Kurt?
Memphis came out here today and played with the heart and intensity that you love to see in a rivalry game. They should be very proud of their victory because wins don't come easy between these two teams.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for his fine performance and his award for Player of the Game. For Memphis, this win's going to give them an 8-3 mark on the year. And for the Blazers, this loss will officially put an end to any bowl hopes. That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 13. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Excellent win here. Getting the job done in the rivalry game. UAB won the battle for the bones last season. Marshall will take it this year. Memphis will take it this year. Think about Marshall, their upset win against Houston. Big win for us. That is win number 8 on the season. That'll make our record 8-3 overall. That will make it 5-2 in Conference USA play now. So staying alive in the Conference USA East. The team will now go watch the end of the Tulsa and UCF game, cheering on the Golden Hurricane. If they're not able to come back, we will be cheering on UAB against UCF next week. And next week we got ourselves another huge matchup, a rivalry game against defending Conference USA champion Southern Miss Golden Eagles, and it might be a game that Southern Miss is going to need in order to go to a bowl game. So it's going to be a lot on the line next week. Going to be a huge game, final game of the regular season, but a very big win for us here in Birmingham. 37-30, the final score. Here's the final team stats. We outgained UAB 432 to 402, 22 to 11 first down advantage. They were 40% on third down. We were 38%. We were both 1 for 2 on fourth downs. We went for a 2-point conversion and ended up being 2 points for UAB. This was big here. 2 turnovers in the game, both coming from UAB. An interception late in the first half that led to a touchdown for us. Ended up winning by a touchdown. And then, of course, UAB fumbling in our territory in the second half. 2 costly turnovers for the Blazers. Without those, things could have been a lot more nerve-wracking at the end. Could have been a different story, but fortunately our defense able to make some plays, get some takeaways. Didn't play an excellent game, but did what we needed to do. Time possession advantage as well. Preston Schuler, first game coming back from the injury. And he played well, 18 of 35, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs. Also had a touchdown run. Cecil Tate, 104 yards on 19 carries. Touchdown run, 17-yard scramble from Preston Schuler. He had 21 yards rushing. Thurl Bennett, 5 attempts, 29 yards rushing, and 2 touchdowns. And Jabril Stevens also had a touchdown, 3 attempts, and 7 yards. Receiving-wise, Cedric Ellis, 5 catches, 69 yards. Ray Sullivan breaking the Memphis single-season receiving yards record in this game. 4 catches, 92 yards from him. 4 catches for Putty Lisson. 3 catches and a touchdown for DeAndre Collins. Caleb Petty and Cecil Tate both with a catch. Defense, Taekwon Hobbs, 7 tackles, led the Memphis defense. 6 tackles for Delaney Herman, including a huge interception. Marcus Gibson is 6 tackles as well. Charles Massey doing his job, 1-for-1 field goal for 4 extra points, 4 punts from Jacob Novak. Joe Denman, 20 of 33, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. 212 yards rushing for Kendall Ross and a touchdown. Joe Denman had 13 yards and 3 attempts. Leonard Pruitt, 2 attempts, 29 yards and a touchdown for him. Dwayne Dixon, 9 yards on 1 attempt, -1 yard for Marcus Flanagan on 1 attempt. 7 catches for Kendall Ross, also leading in receiving. Wallace and Dixon had 3. Flanagan, Pruitt, and Stanley had 2. Crosby had 1. Dixon and Pruitt had touchdown receptions. So it was a good game, a competitive rivalry game. You could tell this was a rivalry. There's a lot of emotion shown on the field here from both teams. Coley Workman played very well. 10 tackles for him. 2 points on the pick 2-point conversion. Whitaker and Crowder had 7 tackles. Casey Dunbar, 4 for 4 extra points. Reggie Ryan, 5 punts. There we go. So back and forth game. We seem to be in control in the second half, really. 7-7 after 1. UAB had a lead for a little bit. We were able to, this ended up tying things up after the conversion. Big play at the end of the first half by our defense. Big mistake by UAB's offense. It gave us a lead, and we never gave the lead up. Had it between 14 points and 7 points a couple times. Ended up winning it by 7. So yeah, huge victory for us. 37-30 the final. Memphis wins the Battle of the Bones. We are now 2-0 in rivalry games this season. Our other rivalry, defeating Ole Miss. First game of the year. Final game of the season will also be a rivalry against Southern Miss. Obviously want to win that just because it is a rivalry. And it will also keep hope alive for us in the East Division. If we win that game and if UCF loses one of theirs, if Tulsa's able to come back, or if UAB is able to take them down next week, we will be going to the Conference USA Championship game. That's not fully in our control, as you can see, but yeah, also a chance to get to 10 wins this season for the first time in a very, very long time for Memphis football. That would be an incredible accomplishment. So, excellent year we've got going on here. Another excellent victory for us. Let's just keep this thing going. Great season here for Coach Cat and the Memphis Tigers. Another big victory here for us now. Keep going. Let's go, Memphis.